first. Let's watch this.
Because you're the only one that I felt like I could get good advice from on this very particular topic.
Sure.
Was I wrote Stavros was one I wrote because I did Hasan Piker's show, and there was all the like dog electric collar things. And I'm like looking on the internet, I'm like, the internet's crazy. But is this a thing? Should I be worried? And I had you had to understand Twitch, you had to understand Hasan, you had to understand the internet, you had to understand comedy.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, there's so few people that I know.
Yeah.
And I just met Stavros 3 weeks ago, and it's like, well, here's it. But it was funny in that I'm taking in all these things from the internet. People saying Hasan Piker abuses his dog.
Yeah. Well,
and then the second I walked in there into his home, and like the dog comes up and runs to me, I'm like, this is crazy.
No, there's no way. I mean,
this is insane.
You know, that's funny because I didn't even think about the context because of you not really knowing that world. But like, when in doubt, it's just guys mad at Hasan.
Yeah.
He is the biggest lightning rod because like between I mean, literally, they act towards Hasan the way they think he acts to his dog, where it's like he's like. You have far left politics, which immediately kind of, you know, people attack you for whatever. But then he's just a piece of ass. And what most of the, and he's rich, and what most of the like, he's like the perfect guy in a lab. He's like a hot Muslim who fucking like talks about left politics and got rich off their platform for video games. But he talks about, you know, how Trump is bad on it. And it's like, of course, it's like you invented a guy for the stereotypical like groiper, incel, you know, whatever fan to be mad at. Having said that, he is a piece of shit. He's a Turkish dog, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't want to. Do not clip me. Whatever you do not clip me giving him compliments. Yeah, that is my one thing I would like.
Yeah, too late, big dog. We know the truth now. You fucked up.
Like, I don't want to be seen on the record as supporting Hasan too much because I also hate him for those exact reasons. And I am looking forward to his inevitable downfall when the Trump-controlled media does take his Twitch account away. Yes, that'll be the one silver lining. When we lose freedom of the press, Hasan will have to go back
while
to
he's on stream.
The
chat will be like,
bro, this is why I love. Low-key, this is part of the reason why I love my New York friends, even ones that are not like expressly political. Okay,
paints a narrative, and in my mind, I think the thing I was like, yeah, it isn't fair to make a dog stay in frame all the time. Like it's got to be. It like started to bleed in,
hilarious.
And then you're there, and you're like the dog's wandered around, and there's this gigantic fucking dog. He's just lying down next to my leg, and you're like, yeah, dogs lie down.
Yeah,
but it didn't convince me, but it did get under my skin enough that I was like, am I making a bad decision right now?
That's
and
hilarious.
Then I walked in there, and I swear to God, the second I saw the dog, I was like, you idiot.
Right.
How powerful this.
Yeah. That's crazy because
so many clips and these Twitch streamers, they're on camera.
Yeah.
I think
their whole time. I mean,
whole time.
Their whole life is on camera.
There's 3 clips where Hasan moves his hand like this and the dog goes like this and you go, it's a shock.
Yeah.
And it's more just to really accept, oh yeah, I can be manipulated.
Yeah, that's fascinating because I didn't even consider that as part of the advice because I guess I really try and not think of any of that as reality, even though it is, right? Like you can't help that like public opinion and the internet like just does affect your life.
Yeah.
But I try really hard.
I feel like you've had to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
in a way that I'm maybe as every new notch is like new. Like I remember when the one mean comment would.
Oh, right.
And then it's like, all right, this tweet.
I don't give a shit.
68,000 people that says I suck.
Right.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
that was one of my best tweets, by the way. That was some of my best engagement that month.